sure it's Sunday today. So it's either Sunday and welcome to our regular live Sunday, or I've picked a totally random day, and I hope you can join me. But today we are going to do part 2 of our mini needle felted snowy owl. Wow, she looks bright in this in this light. Um, this is the Maker's monthly subscription box. There will be a link in the description down below. Um, but yeah, basically, we are doing her at roughly about half size because I like going off piste. She's so soft. I like, just as well, I'm not really wearing makeup. I like going off piste and doing things a little bit different. So we're making her at about half the size, but hopefully just as adorable. In fact, maybe more so. While we were off air, I went ahead and made the eyes. So the eyes are going to be too big for her, but I think that'll be kind of cute. So we made the eyes off screen and to give the glue time to set. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip ahead to the directions and glue the eyes on so they have time to set up. So it's freezing today. I am sniffy. So if you don't like hearing people sniff every 2 seconds, just go away just now. Iron brew. For those that don't know, national drink of Scotland that isn't alcoholic. Woo! I hope you've all had an awesome week last week in November. If you're selling your art online, I hope it went awesome. I have had the worst in years, but I'm going to talk about that. I'll probably talk about that during the week. I'm not overly worried about it, but I do want to give some advice and tips and things for people who've had a rough time, and hopefully we can do better for next year. I'm happy it's not a problem for me because, as I say, you need to diversify. Diversify, y'all. Diversify your ego. I only said that because someone said that I said y'all in a live stream at one point. I've just been watching too many Southern Americans and live streams and videos, clearly. So I started saying y'all. So diversify, y'all. Um, yeah, so I'm okay because I have many streams of income, so my sales being low didn't bother me. But I hope everybody who needs to had a good time. Who do we have in the house? We have Carol, Heather, and Alicia. Hello, guys. Good to see you. Right, before we get into it, I think it's just time that I can do this. So, this live stream is brought to you by Creative Fabrica. For those that haven't seen this, I have a class on this and a second one coming really soon. I think, Alicia, right, I could be wrong. I think you signed up to this with my link last week. Don't sign up with the link, but don't pay with the link. It takes you to a more expensive thing. So sign up for a new account with the link, and then once you've done that, search for Pam Duffy and look, and you should get this trial access for $1 to get if you want any of the classes. There's tons of classes. You don't have to take my snowman scene. So if you do that, but Alicia, if you can let me know, I know who signed up because it's an affiliate link, but I would get money if you signed up through the $7 one, but it's not worth it for either of us. If you want to sign up, try the $1 one. So I don't get money for that, but I got a font for everyone that signed up, a digital font. I haven't looked into it. That doesn't mean much for me. But let me know if you guys actually got anything for signing up with my link as well. I hope so. If not, I will, once we get a few people there, I will attempt to negotiate some kind of better deal for you all, hopefully. Anyway, that's what that's all about. So I have a class there where you can make this hopefully gorgeous snowman scene. It's a beginner needle felting project, so something that all of you would be more than able to do. But right, so that's done. Let's get onto this. No, not that screen. That screen. Right. So let's get my mouse mat out of the way. So the first thing I want to do is skip ahead. This is where Owly got to. Yeah, Alicia, you didn't give them any money. Absolutely, yes. Don't give. You don't need to give them any money. But if you just sign up through my link, I got a font, which means they're tracking and they know that I'm sending people. So hopefully that's good. So I'm going to skip ahead in the instructions to glue in the eyes on so we can get the glue to dry, and also I can get the bit I'm most nervous about out of the way because, yeah, using glue live on air, wonderful. But so we're supposed to make a whole load of other things first. We're not going to, but got to felt some eye sockets and then glue him in. I found with glue it's kind of useful. This felting just divots into where I want his eyes to go, but it's useful to do this anyway to make a nice flat, firmer surface for the glue to stick to a little bit better. And also it gives you an idea where they're going to go. Alicia's saying yo's her line. I don't know who I've stole it from, but yeah, somebody commented that I'd said it the other week. So I was like, Bridget's in the house. And Jules, did I miss anybody? I think I've got you all. Hello there. So great to see you. I hope everyone's having an awesome week and got some good deals on Black Friday. I'm really sad. Oh, no, I did get something. Okay, it wasn't a discount or anything, but I had an idea for crafty needle felted projects. I've been thinking all along, you all know how much I hate felting on polystyrene balls. I'm sure you've all seen how much I dislike that, but I thought there has to be a way to do something a little bit easier and fun. And also, I wanted a thing that we could all do together, not just needle felters, but any craft people, to have a sort of base of something that we could all do our own adaptations to. So I've had an idea. I ordered it on Amazon a couple of days ago and it's supposed to be arriving today. So I should be able to start experimenting with that and see if that works. Possibly before the end of the year, we'll only have the little experimentations. I've thought with this base thing that I'm going to use, I'm not giving away anymore, but of what's going on. But I thought with this base thing, it would be really cool to first of all do the experimentations to see how easy it is to felt with. But I also want to do the putting it in the oven, glue, painting, chalks, everything, just to do a really good test of all the things we could do. So for the end of this year, we'll do some experiments like that. And for next year, I've got some ideas for fun projects, but I also want everyone who's up for it to get involved and make their own projects as well. I'll explain better when I make the video, but something I bought off of Amazon that should be coming soon. Oh, Diana, I missed you. Oh, I'm so sorry, Diana. Hello there. I'm sorry. Chat is a pain. It doesn't go in the right order, and I do miss some people. And Jules is from Wichita Falls. That's Texas, is it? But Wichita Falls, that sounds really cool. Oh, Alicia, yes, thank you. The makers do have 25% off almost everything. Use code Rainbow21 because you didn't have a Black Friday, you had Rainbow. Awesome, right? I think these are a little small, the eye holes that I'm making, because for those that don't know, for those that missed last week, the makers give us this monthly subscription box that has everything we need to make the snowy owl. But me being me, decided to make him at half size because I like doing that. So that means that the eyes are significantly bigger because I can't make cabochons half size. So we decided, I do have other cabochons, but the eyes came in the kit. So obviously they're going to be a little bit bigger. They're going to seem bigger on him. So I'm trying to make sure that I make his divots just the right size. What I will do while I'm doing this, so So what I did when I was off camera, we have this little printout of eyes that the makers gave us in the kit. It was part of the instructions, and they had glass cabochons, and the idea was that you stick the cabochons to the printout, and it gives you super easy glass eyes. And it really is. You can get glass cabochons all sorts of places. I'm sure the makers sell them, as we've got them in the kit here. And then you can paint cabochons yourself. You can flip them over, stick them in a bit of blue tack or something, and you can paint the other side. Oh, that was a good one by me. Okay, I've lost that eyeball, so he's going to be a one-eyed one. Oh, I'm an idiot. That went down at the back of the computer. Typical me. So let's make him a winking owl, because that totally fell down the back of my computer. Yeah, so you can paint cabochons. You can take pictures of eyes from the internet, scale them to the size you need, and print them out on printer paper. You can draw them on paper and stick cabochons down. Right. Which let's have this eye. I'm an idiot. But anyway, so we're having one eye and one winking eye because I'm an idiot. Right, and this, I use any glue you've got. I just tended to have Paverpole sitting around. It's a fabric hardener rather than a glue, but it works really well. But not live on camera. I'm not very good at doing that. So a little blob there. And I could do with a pair of tweezers, but dip the cabochon into the blob and get a good little bloop there, and then snuggle him into his little eye hole. So a winking owl. Oh boy. There we go. So this will be a challenge, and this will be something different for me. But there we go. So we've got one eye on. That was the idea, to glue an eye in place, and then we'll go back to where I actually was. Alicia's from Arlington, moved to the UK in 2009, but grew up in Texas. And Jules moved from Massachusetts about 6 months ago. Arlington is close. Jules, this looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, these kits are great fun. Super easy way to practice something a bit different. Okay, so now we're going to start patterning the owl. He's male, like the one from Harry Potter. Take small whips of the black brown and lay them onto the wings, all in the same direction. So let's see if we can manage this. So it looks like kind of keeping them wispy, so there's little bits poking away. Just make sure that eye's gone. Alicia loves needle felting. You learnt about the makers when I did the fawn stream last year. I think that's awesome. It's great how the community can all come together, because now Alicia is part of the makers team, which I think is awesome. Right, what I shall do, this is easier if I... Okay, so it's just going up to about here, little pieces. I can do that. Yeah, so it's a great community. Alicia saw the kit and then loved it so much she joined the company. But yes, the fawn, I don't want to pick him up. He's buried in my cascade of critters. I've made so many, because we get, this is the subscription box. It comes once a month, and we tend to do the subscription box live on air, but you also can get any of the kits individually, and so you don't have to be stuck to a subscription, I believe. I'm not sponsored by these, by the way. I purchased them all myself, and yeah, just enjoy making them. But you can cancel or pause your subscription at any time, so if you just wanted one, then you can just dive in that way too. But they are great fun, really easy, great way to learn lots of different skills as well, because they're always totally different to how um, I I would do it, which is great. So I'm learning how to do things differently from how I would. But I will hopefully next year, as I say, start. I've got plans for different things that we can all be doing together. If anybody's interested in joining me with creative projects, and just get a bit more of that done. That is one of my plans, to do more of my kind of thing, because if my sales aren't huge, then basically I can make money other ways. It's all good. I'm going to felt that a little more in a second. Sorry, little guy. I'm dropping everything today. Okay, yeah, that's about right. So we'll just felt it in a little bit. Alicia, I made the phone very little, and so did you. Yeah, it's fun that they get like this owl's supposed to be about twice the size, which is a great fun way to do it too. We made this guy at the start of the year, and that's the proper size that was supposed to be, which I think turned out I really enjoyed making that one. He's not going to want to stand now. You stay there, little guy. I enjoyed making that one very much, but the past few weeks we didn't get started with this due to life and stuff. So I thought, hey, why not make him a little one? It would be really cute. And Bridget did the phone as her first kit too, and watched me. That's so cool! Thank you so much for joining me with all these guys. It's been great fun for me. It's nice. It's nice to have people to felt with. And yep, the makers have the fairy subscription box, and there's I can't remember. There's another subscription box. I can't remember what it's called, with just like surprise fibers in it, with just like a theme, and you make your stuff yourself. But yeah, it depends what you make. The fairies are super cute and cool, but I like the different animals every month. Oh, I'm sorry, fella. My startled owl. Not just the big eyes. That's good to annoy me, but there is so much rubbish down behind there that it would just take forever to try and find the eye. Although I know as soon as I go off air, it's just going to appear. Oh, claws, cool. Take a wisp of dark wool, fold in half, roll horizontally, make a point. Yay! So I assume we've got to make 6 of these. Yes, I was going to say 3 per leg. That's cool. Bridget, your phone has odd legs. I think the phone was lying down, wasn't it? So that doesn't matter. It's fine. Alicia, that's how we got our friendship group started. Noticed the same people watching you and Steffi, contacted them, made a chat Zoom group. You started it all. Oh, that's lovely. I'm so glad to hear that. But yes, it's a community. It's really cool. Yes, if you don't know, Alicia does have the Zoom group where people felt together as well. Oh, I haven't had. Should I try it? Because we did have a time when people came on. We took calls. People came on to this stream as well. I wonder, should we do that sometime? Let's do that over December. Some of the things you can come on and show me what you've made. If anyone's up for it, you can come on and show me what you've made with the Christmas thingamajig, Christmas advent things. Anyone who's doing the advent and stuff like that could be fun. Bridget, yes, use it as a teaching moment and do a felt eye instead. Absolutely. We've done felted eyes. I don't have any bright yellow kicking about, so I'm going to do it as a felting moment to give him a wee wink. Yes, Alicia, yes, you came on once. I'm trying to remember who we had. A few people came on. Yes, Alicia, Advent, I know. Words. But it's amazing. Stick a camera in front of me and like honestly, I'm reasonably good at doing words in normal times, but no, stick a camera and it's like what is that basic word that I should totally know? Like Advent. Two claws. These are going to be quite big claws just because not the maker's fault. This is the Pam's fault for how much fibre she's taking. Um, just kind of reading ahead here. Yeah, so we're stabbing the claws into the body to get. That's cool because I was looking at the picture and I wasn't sure if we were supposed to buy because I know the makers do bird legs, and I wasn't sure if there was owl legs for this as well. But no, everything's in the kit to make his little claws as well. That's cool. Erica came on as well. Yes, indeed she did. Yes. It was a while ago, but yes, that was fun. So if anyone's up for that, we could have a Christmas party. Yeah, it's not drinking alone if you're doing it on Zoom, is it? My mum would be so proud. But yeah, we'll see. I don't want to make any promises because December is always goes too fast, is frantic. There's a million and one things you can do. But I'm going to, from next week, yeah, because this is the last week. From next week, I will be opening the Advent box and we'll see if we've got anything there. But we also have the Red Panda kit to work through as well. And I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to sneeze. Alicia, you cheated and used black pipe cleaners for the claws. Good thinking. You hate going small. Oh, I totally understand. It's weird. And people seem to either like felting giant projects or tiny projects. I much prefer small. I find, I don't know, I can't seem to get the proportions right when I go too big. So actually, these are giant for me. In fact, even the owl is giant for me. I'm tempted. I want to make a really titchy one to do like little Russian dolls of owls. That would be fun. Excuse the sniffing. I did warn you at the start there was going to be sniffing. Oh, and I did. Oh, in fact, yes. Well, that is weird. Yes, when I was talking about the Red Panda kit is next week. Is going to start coming. Well, it's next month's kit from the makers, and I said I was wanting to do a pom pom red panda, and I totally forgot that I have actually done a pom pom red panda. There's a video on my channel for how to make that. So you can make the makers red panda, and you can make a pom pom red panda as well. So that's cool. I actually had made, and I was going to do a video of making a needle felted red panda. About a year ago, and I totally forgot. And then I saw that the makers were doing one in one of their kits. So I'm like, I don't need to make a tutorial now. There's 5 claws. Oh, I'll make 7 because we've got to make the beak as well. Oh, sniffing is annoying. Oh, is everyone in the UK anyway okay from the storm that came through the other day? Thankfully, where I am, we were actually okay. My mum had some snow, not a big deal. A few of my friends had a lot of snow and all trees down and quite a lot of damage, but it seemed to be like north of us lots of snow, east lots of wind, south of us lots of snow and wind, and here we were just like didn't even blow the bins down, just knocked some leaves off the trees. That was about it. Oh, Alicia, you have tiny owl kits. Cool, little owls and barn owls. Every time I look, you've got hundreds of new extra stuff. So it's definitely the time to look with the Black Friday or rainbow sail on. So definitely have a check at that. Oh, right, one more, and then we do the feet. I'm nervous about how I'm going to do the winking eye, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when the time comes. It'll be fine. And that will probably sort of hide the fact that she come in a little bit. Hide the fact that she really does have a very giant eye. I can't believe that I lost the other one. That is just so typically me. I am happy that I've not glued anything to anything that's not supposed to be glued to. That's pretty good going for me. Oh, Alicia, thanks. Got the pom pom video link. So guys, check that out if you haven't already. Bridget, that's funny. So me. So Bridget, forgetting I already made something. I get people comment on things and videos and ask me stuff, and I'm literally like, I have no idea what I was saying there. Terribly sorry. Just yeah, no idea. Oh, Diana, the storm stopped the ferries to Mull for a while, but we're quite used to that. Yeah, I was just going to say, and everyone in the islands is, you're a lot more aware that sometimes you can't get off the islands. The ferries and everything just can't make it. Our waters are quite rough and crazy. Alicia, the eye is ridiculously big. It is. It's going to be a little bit of a shock to Al. I do have cabochons that would have been the right size for him, but I just thought, no, let's go with a bit of crazy. Right. So 3 for each foot. Let's put a claw in about here. Oh yeah, that does make a bit of a difference. Actually hold it out for camera, don't That's a bit high, but we'll work with it. And then we're putting white round them, so it'll look a little less bonkers in a moment, possibly. So yes, it's a big eye. It's a startled look. I don't want to know what's been going on with this poor owl, but she's a little startled for sure. And foot number 2. It'll be cute. That is the cool thing with needle felting, is like 50 of us could all make this same kit using the same instructions and the same material, the exact same materials and everything, and we will all have a slightly different kit. We'll have a slightly different end result. So it is really cool. Storm Arwen, that's it. Thank you, Carol. Blew a couple of plants over and created a whole pile of leaves. But we make leaf mold with those anyway. Oh, awesome. So the storm helped you really, apart from blowing a couple of plants over. Use a little of the remaining bleached white bats over to make a little fluffy cover for the toes. Claws. Toes. There we go. And leave it a little bit fluffy so it looks like feathers. That's cute. Diana, I could have put the one giant eye in the middle and said I'm making a monster from Monsters Inc. That would have been cute. Didn't think of that in time. I have been wanting to make, was it Scully, the big fluffy monster from Monsters Inc? I've been planning to make him for absolutely ever. I'm going to have to do that sometime. Anyone who's new here, obviously be aware, if you're making any of these characters, you can make them for fun, but you can't make them to sell them because obviously they are copyrighted characters. Let's tidy up your feet a little bit. They're kind of pointing off at all different angles. Azucena, I don't know if that's right, but hello from Mexico. Hello, welcome for joining us. Oh, love your work. Thank you so much. This is not entirely my work. This is a maker's project for those who are new and haven't joined in before. Well, obviously it's my work, but it's from the maker's tutorial. So I can't claim credit for the whole thing here. The ladies at the makers do a really great job of thinking up different projects every month. I mean, it's impressive going just how much work they are doing. It makes me feel decidedly lazy, to say the least. I can't even put up a felting video that often, and they're making these projects. Shush, computer. They're making these projects. They are touring the country doing craft shows, and doing the videos and looking after the families and everything else. Yes, I'm terrible slacker. You fuzzy toes. Oh yes, and we can put the beak on. Beak goes about here. So we already have the eye sockets in. So what I'm going to do, because we're missing an eye, so I'm going to use a little bit of white to build that up for just now to the sort of same level as the other eye. I just felted that all the way down, but when you close your eye, your eyeball doesn't disappear. Tips from Pam that you never knew. Alicia, that's it. Yes, design inspired by the makers. That's what I say when I show my work. Or if it's an exact copy, I say designed by the makers. Yep, absolutely. And I'm going to, my Sharpie from last week kind of ran a bit down his face. So we'll just hide that a bit. And I just want to tidy up the end of his beak as well, so it actually comes out of his face. There we go. Right. I will follow the steps to make this giant eye. Possibly. So we're taking a little piece of white. I'm not entirely sure what we're doing with it yet. I think I understand. This is cool. This is totally not how I felt eyelids. But I totally think I get what's going on. So let's do this. So we've got to make, yeah, still got to make 4 of them because we're doing a closed eye as well. But I'll do 2 first of all. So oh, Alicia, yes, Steffi's in Glasgow this week. Yes, another craft. I can't remember what the craft thing is this week. I forgot to get tickets for this one. Sabine, hello there. Good morning. I hope everyone's doing good, having a good Sunday. I still don't know the day of the week. I'm still only 90% sure that today's a Sunday. Oh, let's do all of the eyelids while we're here. Because you all know me, I don't desperately like using a felting mat, so let's get it out of the way as quickly as we can. I was thinking I have to make the eyelids smaller because my owl's smaller, but no, the eyeball is just as big, so I have to make the eyelids the size I'm being told to, roughly, because I'm using the original eyes. This isn't a half size. Oh, Alicia is looking cute. Thank you so much. Hey, he's looking his own wee character for sure. But yes, I'm probably going to be the only one with a winking owl, and definitely the only one with a winking owl because I was an idiot enough to. Ooh, a little bit of fluff. I was an idiot enough to drop one of the eyes and live on camera, so I can't go and fetch it. All right, let's start. So we want to fold these over. And then I'll felt that. Alicia, oh, it's the Country Living Fair, one of those posh affairs. Yeah, it does sound fancy. Oh, I hope they do well, though. A lot of, I'm sure animals like the hares and things will do at that. Bridget, of course, it's Monday with you. Yes. Well, happy Monday. Alicia, treat yourself to an earth mat to felt on. Yes, I do have an earth mat. I've tidied up. I've got a few earth mats, but I keep on tidying up things and then I lose things. But yes, I know normal people felt with a felting mat, and they don't do this danger felting that freaks out so many people. Okay, I kind of like this folding over with the black in place. This is cool. Sabine, Pam, can you make a video one day on how you package what you send out? I can, and actually, I've been about 2 months planning to make that because about 3 months ago, I got myself a label printing machine after years of thinking I don't need them and handwriting everything. And it is so easy. It's so much fun. So I want to do a video on my label printing machine and how I package everything and stuff, but super easy, really. And I have to confess, we can say this is for the good of the planet, but when I send out really big sculptures or a lot of sculptures, I recycle my Maker's monthly subscription boxes. For my smaller dogs, I've got some gorgeous boxes, but I've actually just sent out a whole load. But the boxes, the Maker's monthly things come in, well, I'm getting 12 a year. You know, I get at least 12 boxes a year from the Makers. So I save them and I send out my stuff with them. But yes, I will absolutely. Alicia, when you tidy and lose something, it's called orgalost. I was trying, is that some kind of German word? No, it's organization and lost in the same word. Which is kind of how German words are made, isn't it? It's just an amalgamation of other words till it becomes a giant word. But orgalost, absolutely new word. Want to become a real word. Real word. It is real now. Orgalost. Yes, that's my entire life, really. Oh, I think reading ahead, I'm kind of glad I lost an eye. I'm not. I didn't want to lose an eye, but it's saying try and make the second eye a mirror image of the first. I never manage that. We work on the assumption that anything I make that has to be more than one. So when you're doing your eye makeup and everything, it's sisters, not twins. They're from the same family, but they ain't the same. Right. You could probably spend a good deal more time getting that right, but so felting up around, and then I'm going to have to release your beak because I don't have as much room as you guys will have because, you know, eyes far too big. It's going to be cute. One thing I do when I'm making eyelids on glass eyes is I start them off like more closed because it's easier to felt them open a little bit, just a little bit of black showing through. So I'm just felting some extra here. It's easier to felt them a little more closed and then open them up than if you've felted them too wide in the first place to try and close them. So, and also it's kind of fun to felt, you know, to felt them open and sort of see their character come to life. And then upper eyelid. I'm letting a little trail down the side as a little of the black come down the side as a bit of eyeliner. So just now she looks a little bit sleepy. And we're going to do the same on the other side, but that won't be opened up because she's going to remain sleepy on that side because Pam's an idiot. Diana, that's your favourite word in the group. Your workroom is all orgalost. Yes, I totally appreciate that feeling for sure. I'm trying to think. As soon as I lost her eye, immediately I saw in my head a picture of an owl winking. Where have I got that idea from, people? Help me out a little bit. Am I just imagining things? But I just had a vision of an owl winking. So there we go. See, perfectly matching owl now. Just kind of felt this a little bit smooth. And you could just felt one piece and put the black line on, but I prefer sort of doing two separate eyelids. It just tends to look a little bit more realistic. Alicia's dressing elves for the kids. I want to send them so they arrive for December the 1st for the kids in Wales. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh, Diana, you remember the Santa I did last year? The eyelids were a revelation. Oh, thank you. Yes, I had fun. He is. Well, he is there. I don't. He's got surrounded by so many people, but he looks really nice back there. But yes, we felted a Santa. It was part of the maker's kit, but I'd been working on doing more realistic faces myself, so we decided to go off piste and give him a more realistic face. And I think no, I don't think he's sitting there. He makes me smile. I really enjoyed making him. Oh, Alicia, owls do wink a lot in photos, so I didn't just make it up. Bridget, your imagination as well. No, Alicia said I was right. Pro 88 PVH. Hello. You're from Vietnam. Oh, welcome aboard. All right. I just want to felt the sides of the eyelids a little more firmly and all round before I open his eyes. But I also really want to open his eye. He does look sleepy owl. Totally different project, and I do. Ginger, couture handmaids. Orgalost might never be used in my office, but my dad's workshop looked like a storm's aftermath. Yet he knew where every last tool was on the benches. Woe betide if you didn't put a tool back right. Absolutely. Sabine, if you had the vision, then it was the owl talking to you. Of course it was. I love that. Yes. Diana, Old Brown in the Beatrix Potter book, Squirrel Nutkin, winked while he was watching Nutkin and pretending to be asleep. Ah, love it. And Bridget saying Alicia's the new wiki. Right. Let's wake you up, little guy. So this looks. Anyone who's feeling squeamish or just joined, I'm sorry. I'm stabbing an owl in the eyeballs. I'm not, because this is class under here, so being really careful. But I just want to start opening her eye up. could possibly have added even more black eyeliner to her. Now she looks kind of sleek, it like just peering. Trying to decide how big we should open this eyeball up. How does that look? I'm not liking how much black I've put at the edge there. So the wonderful thing about needle felting is I can just remove bits I don't like. There, I think that's a bit better. But I do like there's a little bit more in the corners of the picture here. So we're just going to, I just want to do that. And if you've never felted before, I'm not stabbing into the glass. I'm just letting my needle slide along the side of it a tiny bit. But just obviously being really gentle. Else you break a needle on the glass. Diana, the eye's not too big at all. Yeah, if you don't open it too wide. Because to be gross about it, like our eyes, I found this when I was trying to make realistic characters. Our eyes are significantly bigger than we think they are. What you see, the eyelid hides a whole multitude of eyeballness. The technical terms are flowing today, aren't they? So you do, if you're adding eyelids, you have to make your eyeballs significantly bigger than you think you do. Because when I started out needle felting with my small dogs, I was using a 2mm glass eyes. But over time, my dog size is stayed the same, but my eye size has doubled. It's 4 to 5mm I use the most now. Just focusing on not breaking a needle. We've already dropped an eyeball. We don't want to. We don't want to break a needle as well, all in the one stream. That is kind of cute now. I just want to add a bit of fluff at this side of his face. He seems to have got a bit skinny at this side. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh wow, Ginger, your dad was blind and did lathe turnings. All his tools had to be handy. Wow, that's awesome. There's something you can kind of do by touch, but wow, dangerous too. But really cool. He might not have used a tool in years and still remembered it was fourth from the left on the sixth shelf. Brilliant. And if it wasn't, there was a duplicate in the drawer or under some tools. That's really cool. That's a true proper craftsman, unlike me, who knows where the things I use regularly should be. And the problem is, I do most of my felting downstairs, and then I do recording. This is upstairs instead of the shady basement dungeon pub that it looks like. This is actually upstairs, so I can take stuff up here to felt with and then forget where I've put it. Alicia, yeah, your husband lathe turns. My dad always wanted to. It's a real skill. Doing it blind is astonishing. It is awesome. I mean, I can see how it's a thing that doing by touch is cool, but at the same time, it would be really handy to be able to see as well. Rebecca, hello there, just in time. Yep, indeed. I can't believe actually that took longer than I thought. It's just like nearly an hour to get this bit done, but I think it's worth it. My accidentally winky owl. because Pam's an idiot, but I like it. I think it came cute. I was just reading ahead. It says Checky stands up, and he does. So I'm just going to. We've got an extra 10 minutes. So I'm just going to go onto the pictures, look at the pictures, and just work on. See, I think I want his head. Sorry, little guy. I want less neck on him. I think he's got too much neck. Ginger, your mum refused to be in the shop while he worked. It was too scary. Yeah, I can totally see that. Oh, wow. All right, let's give him a little scarf. Oh, that would be cool. We could actually give him a scarf. But no, let's smooth out things, give him a scarf. Tobias, hello there. Good to see you. There, I think that's a little better just to smooth out his head was too prominently, well, his neck was too much. I just wanted to smooth him out. I mean, he's a chunky beast for sure. Oh, Alicia added spots to my. I assume you mean your owl head, not your actual head. Sorry, I need more coffee for today. But yes, you added spots to the. Oh yeah, I see. This one's got spots. That's very cute. I love their fluffy feet. I want to make some wire, big toes and talons and everything. Alicia, yeah, Tobias, are you being Santa again this year? Yes, Tobias was Santa last year. I forgot. I think I'm going to copy Alicia and add spots to the head once I've just smooth. Mate, you're right. Hold on. One of the magics of needle felting, but doesn't look pleasant, is you can squash things and then felt it, and it will just hold its shape a little bit better. Because his neck was, I suppose they do peer up, but why would he be peering up and winking at the same time? He wouldn't be. So let's squash him down a little bit. And if I end up, you can sort of see there's wrinkles there. If they end up showing, which they probably won't, but if they do, then I can just put another little covering of fleece over them to hide it. Let's go with a 3 needle tool for a bit faster. Yeah, I think I want to add spots to his head. And yes, I like this. There's a few more on the body, even done the tail longer and stuff. So yeah, make it your own. Sabine looks like Hedwig, the owl from Harry Potter. Yes, they did mention at the start of this, it is based on a male like Hedwig. So you could totally go back through your old Harry Potter movies and base it on him a little bit. Yes, it's better when his head's scrunched down a little bit, I think. But let's make some head spots. I'll probably spoil it now. Oh no, Tobias is Lagerlurgy lockdown from Santa training this year. Oh no. Is that your area in lockdown, or you personally? But yes, unfortunately we're still not quite out the other side of this Lagerlurgy nonsense. So everybody still keep safe. Do what you need to do to keep safe. It's definitely a pain. There's part of me I want to get out and go shopping and do the Christmassy stuff, but the other part is like we've come this far, people. And also we can stay inside and make owls and things. Yes, Alicia, this darn lagerlurgy trying to spoil Christmas everywhere. Don't have to let it. It might not be the Christmas you wanted it to be, but we can still have a good one. Even if Tobias will just have to be Santa in our imaginations this year instead of in real life. Head spots. I like head spots. Single needle. Yeah, they definitely have slightly more squinty eyes in the pictures. So let's not open the eye up too much. And then it won't look too weird that he's just got one eye, because Pam's an idiot. So mine's definitely chunky, juvenile. He's a baby owl. But yeah, pretty much. that's him done. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna tell Steffi that I made a winking owl from her kit. Ginger, exactly. One Santa, always a Santa. They can't take your Santaness away from you. Absolutely. I think I would probably, if I was making this myself, I would probably spend like another 2 hours fidgeting away at this and not actually improving it in any way, shape, or form. I'm very good at doing that, just spending far too much time. So I think we can pretty much say he's kind of done. He's he's a version of the kit. I'll show you what we were supposed to be making. So there we go. This is the kit as it is, with the absolutely gorgeous owl with two eyes, and there's Pam's. But yeah, I did my own thing as usual. Absolutely, I'm terrible at following directions. Sabine makes a funny sheep on a sled and on Skype. That sounds awesome. Yeah, Steffi loves things done with personality. Oh, absolutely. I know she's not mad at me. she and I know when you make a tutorial or a kit or something, it's always just so nice to see other people have made it and what they come up with. I remember the first time someone followed along a tutorial that I'd done and then posted, and then the first time someone posted that they'd made a dragon following my dragon tutorials, like, there's more dragons in the world because of me. It's great. So it's always nice, and the fact that they're never going to look the same as what you made, but they're all individual versions, and that is definitely an individual version. um, yeah. Oh, thanks, guys. You're all too kind. I can't. Don't forget to share your owls in Pam Duthie's Crafty Friends that Alicia shared for us, and because this is a maker's kit and it's always nice for them to see it, so don't forget to share it in the makers as well so they can see them, because Steffi works so hard on all these kits. She wants to see what you've all made. Yeah, but I want to see what everybody else's owls are, and if we end up with any more winking owls, because Pam's an idiot, but she turned lemons into a winking owl. Oh, Ginger, asked the Navy son what the kids want for Christmas. He said anything Grandma makes. Oh, anything Grandma makes, they love. Not going to be on land for this holiday. Oh, that's a shame. But well, you can still spoil the kids, and they will love whatever whatever you make, I'm sure. But oh, that's a shame he won't be with you. And do you see, as I said, like about 5 minutes ago, I said I was finished with this, and I'm still fidgeting away. Right, let's give him his place, because there I'm pointing with my mouse. You guys can't see. There's the bar now. Oops. There's the puffin. Does that? Yay! And there's the winking snowy owl. Ah. Right, guys. Yeah, okay. We'll leave you to it. Have an awesome week. Hopefully, if the things I've ordered come this week, I might be able to get together to make the video I'm planning on the fun new felting project. Also, I think definitely I'll have a video out on what to do, why sales were low, why they're not low, all that kind of goodness. But yeah, everyone have an awesome week. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.